नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्या
Yes, Nityan Malfi. Shalom, everyone. And what a powerful darshan and blessings from Devi. And all of us have received so much of blessing. That's how that Devi has showered. And not only that, Swamiji has given so much on the dharma, artha, and kama. And with this, when all of us have received such a blessings from Swamiji, from Devi herself, whenever Devi comes, she goes on showering and showering. That's that's one of the things that everybody likes and everybody wants to receive blessings from Devi. So now with this, let's enter into the power manifestation. As just after darshan, this is the right time when you start manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. When your energy, superconscious energy has raised to the superconscious energy by having the Nayana Diksha. So let's enter into the power manifestation. As today we are manifesting the power of clairvoyance, seeing, seeing, reading the mind. Actually, we'll be uh, reading a few of the words or the sentences. You'll be reading our mind and thought currents and revealing what was revealed to you through the third eye as we manifest this power. So let's get ready. We already have a few words in front of us. The words exactly, and if it's good, if it's exactly the same, or anything related to that as well, you can reveal. If it's getting revealed, you can share that as well.
So for this power, you don't necessarily have to tie your eye bands. You can do so if you want. But it is all about entangling, getting into the space of oneness, and then just scanning what the acharyas are having in front of them. What are the thought currents that they are entertaining? So we are going to keep reading the text that is written in front of us on screen. And if you can exactly scan the words that are in front of us, that is optimal. If you are able to basically reflect the thought currents that we are having, that is also successful power manifestation. So let us all now connect to Swamiji from the space of oneness.
And let's start chanting Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. As you vibrate with this Mahavakya, visualize Swamiji in your third eye and start manifesting the power of clairvoyance. As we are looking at the words that are which is in front of us, start to scan our thought current and see what Swamiji is revealing to you. Let's.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So now you can start sharing what was revealed to you through your third eye when Swamiji, when you visualize Swamiji in your third eye, and what Swamiji revealed to you through the power of clairvoyance, reading the thought current of the Acharya. So let us know what was revealed to you. We were constantly looking at the words that was in front of us and also discussing about the around it, what it is and what Swamiji has revealed about it.
So any thought currents, any powerful cognitions that came up during the power manifestation, do share them. Any imagery, any intuition, anything that popped up in your inner space, just share it.
Yes.
Maybe even a memory. All this can directly be related to what we have been reading on screen, what we have been discussing about the words on screen. So just simply trust the power manifestation, trust the third eye, and share what was revealed to you.
Yes. And as Maharaj mentioned, that simply trust. Many times what happens, it even if it's revealed because of self-doubt, you don't share thinking that is it right or if what is wrong. So do not have any self-doubt. Just have the trust and just share.
Yes, Maha Jada Shaktika is shared unclutch. All right, thank you.
Yes.
Requesting all the other participants to also join in for the power manifestation. Ma Diat Singh Zhang, Ma Lisi Sa, Ma Sugang Yana, Ma Wei Wen Mei, Ma Nitya Narisha, Lu Chi, Ma Nitya Bindu Shakti, Tsu Wei Ping, Sali Chen. You could also share your experiences, Ma Nitya Agora Sarupini, Ma Chakra Raja Sarupini. Just share whatever you experienced during the power manifestation. The more we engage, the more we manifest the power, the more clearer, the more precise our power manifestation will become. So take this opportunity, especially directly after the darshan. That is the best time to manifest the powers.
Yes. And also when you start sharing the identity that you hold on to yourself, that will loosen up and you'll release the identity that you carry. The moment you start sharing, you let Paramashiva flow through you. He manifests through you. So take a moment and share. Then we'll be moving to the next round of the power manifestation. All right. So now we'll be projecting the words which we are looking at. Yes, as you can see, it's conscious snacking. Today itself, Saji has mentioned about the conscious snacking. Even for a while, if you sit in samadhi, that is conscious snacking.
So unclutching is directly related, Ma.
Yes.
It is directly connected because Swamiji shared that if you just spend a short amount of time, even then unclutching can be a very powerful practice. It can make a major shift in your life, even if you just take 5-15 minutes and spend time in unclutching. So it is definitely spot on, Ma.
Yes, very good. Nityanam. All right. So let's move to the second round of this power manifestation. Again, we'll be looking at the few words which are there in front of us. And again, connect to Swamiji through the Mahavakya. Mahavakya is the cosmic code, the cosmic secret code that Swamiji has given to all of us to connect with him deeply. So let's start chanting Mahavakya. Om
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
As you vibrate with this Mahavakya, with deep feeling connection with Bhagwan, let's start manifesting this power.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. So now let's take a moment and let us share what Swamiji revealed to you through your third eye. As you started to scan the acharyas, yes, what we were looking at, what what was our thought currents, and what all we had uh, thought process as the work as we were looking at the words. So Ma Mahajata Shaktika says enlightenment. Okay, thank you for sharing. Also requesting all the participants, please do share. You understand, the moment you start sharing, you connect with the other person or any other thing. Or especially when we are manifesting the power, the moment you start manifesting and sharing, you know that Paramashiva exists and he's manifesting through you. When you should be excited that even you can manifest the power. And so go on with this excitement and manifesting this power. The more and more you manifest the power, you allow Paramashiva to manifest through you again and again. In this, you deepen your connection and bring oneness more and more into your life. All right. So now we'll be projecting what we had been looking at and what all thought currents we had for that words. Yes, life is bliss. This is that we had been looking at. So yes, Ma Mahajata Shaktiya says enlightenment. Of course, life is bliss only when you are in that space of enlightenment. The bliss radiates from that pure space of enlightenment. So yes, thank you, Ma Nityananda, for sharing and manifesting this power, and requesting all others as well to start sharing and manifesting. The more and more you start sharing, manifesting, more you will manifest, more you will be able to connect with Swamiji.
Yes. So understand, no matter what it is that you want to manifest in life, just joining in for the power manifestation can shift literally every dimension of life. If you are facing relationship issues, or you have problems in manifesting the wealth that you are looking to manifest, or you want to manifest physical health, mental health, or any specific achievement, understand, when you manifest powers more and more, you will raise yourself to the higher powerful cognitions. So right now we are all functioning from the idea of that individual identity that we have created when we were a small child. So many ideas about ourselves and the world, and how we should behave towards our parents, our friends, our boss, our co-workers, so many ideas that we have, what we can do, what we cannot do. When we sit and declare our Paramashivatva by chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, we declare we are Paramashiva. Even if it has not become our experience yet, we sit and declare that we are Paramashiva. That allows him to flow through us. Because we have a free will, we can declare, okay, I'm a small person, I'm weak, I'm not able to do this. We are powerful enough to make this as our reality. We are literally able to make ourselves weak, make ourselves ignorant, make ourselves stupid and small. But we can also declare that we are Paramashiva and manifest his powers. The more and more we do that, the more and more we will remember this powerful space in our day-to-day life. And naturally, we will be able to face the situations when we are Paramashiva, because he is Mahapurusha. He's manifesting in everyone. He's manifesting in everything. We will understand no one is actually against us. They are having their own perception of the world. They are going through their own things. But as Paramashiva, we are able to move them. So whatever we want to shift in our life through power manifestation, we can raise ourselves to that space. So we request all the participants to really value these moments when we can manifest the powers in a group setting, because there is something called the group energy. When you sit together with people who have the same intention and manifest the same powers, the power manifestation will be amplified. So join in for the power manifestation sessions, especially after the darshan. And thanks to all the participants who have actively shared their results in the chat. This is what makes this program come to life. And this is also what's going to raise the power manifestation, not only of this group of people, but of all the people on the planet. We are entangling with all the people on the planet. So when we manifest the powers, we raise the consciousness of all the people. So thank you so much for participating here in this happening.
Yes. So with this, we'll be entering into the next session, which is going to be on the true love. So I say this again and again, that true love, you only when you have had the spiritual experience, you will radiate love. Any other thing which you understand or think as love is not love. So the ultimate, the love which actually love, when we start experiencing that, starts from that oneness, from that pure ultimate ecstasy. So Sanji will be guiding us and leading us into this whole journey of what is true love. Let's understand all the misconceptions that we have of the love that we have gathered from the society, the ideas, misconceptions. As we go through this session, Sanji will be revealing into the what actually is the true love. So let's come to the space of listening and let's enter into this.
Bhagavan starts Etvamaksharamanirudesham Avyaktam Paryupasade Sarvatra Kamachintya Kodastam Achalam Truvam Sanniyam Yendriyagramam Sarvatra Samabuddhaya Te Prapnamandi Mameva Sarvabhuta Hideradaha. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perception of senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, the non-moving and permanent, achala, dhruva, by restraining the multitude of senses, worship me, they all, working for the benefit of the mankind, attain me. See here, Krishna is not making two groups. Arjuna is making two groups who are established and who are radiating. Here Krishna says both are one and the same. He is not making two groups who are established and who are radiating. He says the person who is established will always radiate. The person who radiates will always be established. As I was telling you, it is a virtuous circle. It is a virtuous circle. Radha, she starts saying, Gopikas, I don't know what happened. I am seeing Krishna in everybody. I feel everybody is Krishna. I don't know what is happening to me. Then one Gopika says, you have the bhakti as Anjana in your eyes. It's like if you wear the black cooling glass, you will see the whole thing as dark. If you wear green cooling glass, you will see the whole thing with a green shade. Same way, when you have the bhakti Anjana in your eyes, if you have the bhakti in your eyes, whomsoever you see as a Krishna, you see as divine. Here, Krishna says, the person who is established in that super consciousness and the person who radiates devotion, both are one and the same. There is no two different group. Mayyeva mana adastva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva adabhurtvam na samsayaha. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Divine, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always without a doubt. Na samsayaha. Now he comes to the technique. At some one point the virtuous circle has to be started. The beginning has to happen at some point. First he explains about the virtuous circle. Then now he comes to the technique. Please understand, love is not a mood. It is your very existence. As long as it is your mood, it will come and go. There are two kinds of love: horizontal love and vertical love. Let me explain the horizontal love and vertical love. Horizontal love is just like a horizontal line, flat. It is related to time. It will start and end. Please be very clear. Anything which starts has to end. If it takes little more time to end, don't think it is permanent. Don't think it is permanent. Anything which starts has to end. It may take few years or few months, that's all. But it ends. This is horizontal love. Horizontal love is related to time. Vertical love is related to consciousness. It neither starts nor ends. It doesn't discriminate. It is your very quality. If you discriminate and love, please be very clear, it cannot be called as love, it is just infatuation. As long as the other person fits in your frame, all your love will go. The moment the other person doesn't fit in your frame, your love will disappear. In our meditation camp, the first session, the first practice which I make people do is, tell me honestly, or make a list, honestly, how many of you really love at least one or two persons in your life? And usually in the beginning people will come up with a big list. Husband, wife, father, mother, brother, sister, one by one. When I start talking, people will cross. No, then it is not love. No, then it is not love. But people always come and get stuck when it comes to the son or daughter. When I say all your love is for some reason, three reasons: either economical benefit or psychological support, that you have somebody as your family or as your community, as your group. At the time of risk, they may support you. When it is needed, they may be behind you. Psychological support. Third thing, good certificate. Sometimes we do share love, we do show love, we may not have any economical benefit or the psychological support, but expecting a good certificate. Good certificate. Attention. Some need will be there. People ask, tell me, Swamiji, no, I don't love my son or daughter with any of these three things. I ask them, all right, if suddenly your son starts doing things on his own, if he starts deciding on his own, if it doesn't fit with your frame, if it doesn't follow your words, if it doesn't live according to you, will that love be saved? Inquire honestly. Naturally people start saying, no, it will not be. It will come down. Means what? We love our next generation as long as they are extension of our life. We fulfill our desires through them. We fulfill our life through them. Whatever we can't, we try to fulfill through them. As long as they act, they live as an extension of your life. Relationship is really beautiful. But the moment they start deciding on their own, the moment they feel that you are suffocating them, and they stand up and say no, whole thing takes a different turn. But for kids, they feel they are man or women only when they say no to parents. It's a basic instinct. Only when you say no, you feel you are individual. They don't bother what you say. All they know is flat one word, no. Flat one word, no. They do not know anything else. They feel strong when they say no. That is why all over the world, the youngsters, they always rebel. Whether it is developed countries or Eastern countries, all over the world, in all culture, youth, the youngsters always say no. Because when they say no, they feel that they are very strong. No gives certain kind of strength. But your love is dependent only on yes. As long as you receive yes, your love also yes. When you get a no, you start saying the same no. It is horizontal love. That is the reason it ends with some reason. Vertical love never ends because it never starts. Suddenly at some point you realize, just like this body, how you live inside this body, same way you are living inside every body. Inside every body. There is a beautiful example given in Upanishad. A master asks a disciple, do you enjoy all your five senses? Disciple says, yes. Suppose if one sense is missing, will you have the same amount of joy? He says, no, 20% less. If two senses are missing, 40% less. If suddenly you have 5 more senses, he says naturally 100% extra. He says if you are given one more body, naturally I will enjoy twice. Or if you are given 5 bodies, naturally I will enjoy 5 times more. If you experience, you are living in all the bodies, what will be the joy or ecstasy? Immeasurable, eternal and ultimate. That is the same thing which enlightened people experience. They experience the same thing. When they experience they are filled in the whole universe, or they are in every body, they experience the tremendous ecstasy, the tremendous pleasure or bliss. That is why they don't need anything from the outer world. They don't need anything from outer world. One elderly person, he came to our program. After that, he came near me and asked me, with a lot of sympathy he expressed, in such a young age you became a Swami. With a lot of sympathy that I missed life. with a lot of compassion. He was expressing his compassion with a feeling that I missed. I told him, don't be sympathetic towards me. Actually, I should be sympathetic towards you. Even after 60 years, you are not able to liberate yourself. Even after 60 years, you are suffering in the samsara. Don't be sympathetic towards me. I should be sympathetic towards you. When you experience the ecstasy and bliss inside you, you don't feel you are missing anything from the outside. You don't feel you need something. Real renunciation is not you renouncing the world renouncing you. When you have that joy and ecstasy, bliss in you, automatically you will radiate that within you, and you will never feel you are missing something. You have lost something. I always tell people, never renounce unless you have that ecstasy inside. Never renounce. Work only for that ecstasy. When that happens, automatically the renunciation will happen to you. You don't have to renounce. Automatically it will happen. Be very clear. If you renounce the outer world without having the inner world, you will fall in depression. I have seen so many sannyasis who take this life, who have not achieved the inner experience, who are caught in the social service, fall in depression. Around the age of 40 to 45, simply they fall in depression. They give counseling for the whole world, but they will be in depression. So many monks, they fall in depression. Never renounce unless you have a solid experience inside. When you have the experience, you don't have to renounce. Automatically renunciation will happen. All these things will drop you. Instead of you dropping, they will drop you. You dropping will always have a problem. They dropping you is the right thing. When you have that joy in you, when you start experiencing the joy in you, nothing needs to be renounced. Automatically things will happen. Here Krishna gives technique to start the virtuous circle. Let you fix your mind on me. Let you establish your intelligence in me. In this way, after acquiring that boundaryless consciousness, you will live in me always. How to establish our intelligence on him? Continuously try to put all these ideas and thoughts inside you. Ramakrishna says, what you eat, same way only you will belch. Same smell only will come out when you belch. If you eat some kind of vegetable or fruit, when you belch, only that smell will come. Same way, if you add these ideas continuously into your mind, into your consciousness, naturally it will start radiating. It will start shining through your being. Let your intelligence be established in his being. Means, when you are in some trouble, automatically the solution should come from you based on these ideas. As on now, we run and refer the book. It means you are having Guru only in the outer world. If you again and again digest all these ideas, even when you don't have trouble, try to put these ideas inside you. Only then they will go and sit. When you have trouble, they will start guiding you. When you have trouble, if you read, you will not be able to digest them, because already your mind is in confusion. How can you receive them? How can you digest them? It can never happen. When your mind is in normal state, let receiving these ideas inside your mind become a regular habit. Let it become a just normal lifestyle. How you eat every day, how you take bath every day. Same way, let you eat these ideas in you beautifully. Shankara writes commentary on this sutra, Agara Suddhihi. Agara Suddhayo Smriti Suddhihi. When your ahara is purified, your memory is purified. Please be very clear, ahara does not mean just the food which you take. It means whatever you take through all these five senses. The TV programs which you are watching is ahara. Music which you are listening is ahara. Food which you are eating is ahara. Smell which you are smelling is ahara. The touch which you are enjoying is ahara. Means all these five should be pure. Only then you can radiate the purity. You can radiate bliss. You can radiate ecstasy. You can radiate divine intelligence. Understand, unless you purify agaras which goes through other senses also, you cannot expect the purification of your memory, especially these TV shows. I really feel blessed. I am born and brought up in a village where there was no TV in those days. People ask me, Swamiji, how do you pick up things easily? Of course, somehow I pick up things very easily, very quickly. One small fact, it's a truth. Just 2 years ago I started speaking English. All I studied is only in my mother tongue. I studied little bit, that also in mother tongue. I started speaking English when I started coming to America. Means 2 years ago. 2003 August. They asked me, how do you pick up? And I continuously read. How do you read so many pages, so many books? It is just because I never used to watch TV. TV straight away destroys your consciousness. Please understand, not only your eyes, straight away it destroys your consciousness. Let me tell you an important thing. Understand this example. You are traveling in a vehicle. If you are going 40 miles per hour, you can see whatever is there in the road, hoarding or a signboard, whatever is there in the road you can see very clearly. If you are going 100 miles per hour, can you see? You can't. You can't see them clearly. The reason is more number of frames per second is coming in front of your eyes. More number of frames per second is coming in front of your eyes. That is why you can't see. You can't understand what it is. Normally, your eyes can receive, analyze, process and file as long as the informations are given to you 6 frames per second. 6 frames per second if it changes in front of your eyes can take that message, analyze it, categorize it and put it in your consciousness, put it in your memory. But if it is more than 6 frames per second, your logic will lose its balance. TV is at least 16 frames per second. Straight away the information is forced on you. Please be very clear. It's like you have a security watchman outside your house. Thief comes and pushes the watchman aside, kills him, straight away walks into your bedroom. Same thing is happening when you watch movie, when you watch TV and movies. Logic is your watchman. He is standing. Logic stands, whatever information comes to you, it analyzes and it says this is truth, this is lie, this is a toy, this is a real man, this is a just fake, this is doll. The informations are analyzed and recorded. When you watch movie, when 16 frames per second is flowing, when the information is forced on you, infused on you, your logic loses its ability to analyze, and straight away the information reaches your unconsciousness. Straight away your unconscious is exploited. Straight away the information penetrates you. It's like a robber straight away walking into your bedroom, killing the watchman. One more thing, because the information reaches you straight away, you lose the logical analyzing capacity and emotional balance. That is why you know for sure that actor is still alive. You know for sure that actress is also alive. But when you see in the movie that he is murdered or killed, automatically you start weeping. Tears are rolling. You know for sure that is not happening there. That is not true. But when they laugh, you laugh. When they cry, you cry. According to that scenes, your mood also changes. If you see a depressing scene, you fall in depression. Why? You are an educated person. You know it's a drama. You know the person is alive. You must have seen the actor just few days ago in person. But when you see that movie, you experience it. Why? Because the logic which analyzes between the truth and the lie is put to rest or pushed aside, and information is straight away flooded into your system. Straight away it goes into your unconsciousness. So be very clear. Never watch any program which creates depression and or misery in you. Depression or misery in you. Of course, if you watch some program which gives joy, which makes you laugh, that doesn't hurt your consciousness directly. You may at the most waste little time or eat little bit at the time of watching movie. Only a little bit of obesity problem is there. Otherwise, no other problem. The survey says more than 80% of the people eat when they watch TV and face the weight problem. You may have only little weight problem, nothing much, but never watch anything which creates depression or low mood in you, especially horror movies. Please be very clear. Let me answer one important question. Is there anything called devil or spirit, Swamiji? This is a usual question I face. Let me tell you very clearly, there is no such thing as devil. No such thing as demon. No such thing as spirit. Be very clear. You may have 1000 references. Now I know your minds are just collecting all the references. What all the movies you saw, what all the shows you saw, what all the books you read. Your mind is collecting all the references. Please be very clear. Once your unconscious starts believing there is a spirit, you project it and see. Whatever your unconscious believes, you project that and see. Now, especially after a lot of research is done on the hypnotism, they are coming up with great truths. If a person is hypnotized and if fire is put in his hand and the hypnotist gives an instruction, you are holding a flower in your hand. You are having rose flower in your hand. Not only the hand never gets burned, after the fire is removed, the hand smells like a rose. Hands smell like a rose. Hypnotism has got so much of power. Means the unconsciousness has got so much of power. You are unconsciously hypnotized and taught something like ghost exists. And you project and see. When you see some experience, then it becomes a solid faith. Vicious circle. You are caught in the vicious circle. One more thing. Just watch some horror movie continuously for 3 days. You will see ghost. Even your screen moving will look like a ghost. Even if your wife walks inside your room. No, for that you don't have to see horror movie. Anyhow, you will always feel disturbed and you will always be in the consciousness. And whatever happens around you, you will connect with it. And exactly after seeing horror movie only, you will feel like having little water. You will walk up to kitchen. Suddenly there will be a cat jumping exactly on you. And now the whole scene is completed. Now you know for sure the ghost exists. Be very clear. It is purely your unconsciousness. Because you start believing it. You start projecting it. Once you start projecting it, your faith is strengthened. It's a vicious circle in which you are caught. One more thing. Ghosts as such don't have physical body. See, you are having 3 level bodies. Physical, subtle and causal. Even if they exist, they don't have physical body. Of course, first of all, they don't exist. But for argument's sake, if I collect all your arguments and if I have to argue, if we accept they do exist, they exist only in the subtle body or causal body. They don't have physical body. No ghost comes to you with physical body except your spouse. No ghost comes to you with a physical body. It means they have only 66% of capacity which you are having. You are having 3 body, 100%. They have only maximum 2 body, only 66%. It means they are less powerful than you. They are less powerful than you. Even if they exist, you don't have to be afraid of them. Understand logically, even if they exist, you don't have to be afraid of them. They are lower level jivas. They are lower level entities. First thing, they don't exist. Even for argument's sake, if you have to argue, they are lower level entities. You don't have to be afraid of them. So be very clear. All this talking to the ghosts, media, or medium, talking to your some relatives who are dead, all these things are pure stories. One story is built on the other story. Next story is built on the third story. Pure story. Nothing but pure story. A small story. One lady goes to a medium to talk to her husband who recently passed away. Slowly that man waves, starts mumbling few words, then starts talking. Oh honey, I am here, ask whatever you want. Then she asks, please tell me who all have to give money for us. Where all you put your money? Please tell me. He tells, the milkman has to give 35,000 to you, to us. And I have deposited 2 lakh money in this bank. Please take it. And opposite house person, he has to give 1.5 lakh to us. All this account goes on. Suddenly, the husband says, honey, I want to tell you one more thing. I have to give 10 lakh to such and such a friend. Please return that. Suddenly she says, it doesn't look like my husband's voice. It doesn't look like my husband's voice. Is there anybody else? Be very clear. Only as long as it supports you, all these ideas are okay. So don't believe all these media, or medium and all these things, and don't waste your time in all this talking with the people who are dead. We have no time to talk to the people who are alive. Why to waste the time in talking with the people who are dead? And people who are directly related to our business, our life. Let us talk to them first. Let us work with them first. Why to waste our time with them? Never allow any of these horrible things or things which create suffering into your consciousness. If you don't allow all these things into your consciousness, automatically your intelligence will be established in divine. Thoughts which you take inside is going to play a major role on this one concept of what Krishna says, establishing your intelligence on me. Please understand, whatever you intake, your ahara, you will establish your mind only on that. So let your ahara be purified. Let ahara suddhi happen to you. Automatically, your consciousness will be established in divine. Again and again and again, try to put these ideas inside you. These ideas, let them penetrate you instead of the ideas which depresses you, which makes you feel low energy and which depresses you, which puts you into depression. For example, for last 11 days you are all listening these ideas. By now you know when some problem comes, automatically you will remember, Swamiji said this. I heard this idea. I think this is what I have to understand now. Automatically this will start coming up from your being. If it starts coming up, you have heard. Otherwise, you are a silent listener. Silent listener is a person who is sitting and seriously thinking of something else. Who is sitting and seriously thinking of something else. If you are a silent listener or if you are really heard, can be decided by how much these words repeat in you. I always tell people, when words come from enlightened consciousness, it simply penetrates you and automatically it comes in your mind whenever you need the help. People ask me, Swamiji, how to remember all these ideas and practice? I tell them, never bother about remembering. Just hear, that's enough. Just listen, that's enough. These words are from my experience. So naturally they will penetrate your being. Whenever it is necessary, you don't have to remember these words. These words will remember you. You don't have to remember them. The words will remember you. Automatically they will come up. Automatically they will erupt in your consciousness like a pop-up. How the pop-ups, they come in the computer. Same way, automatically they will come up in your consciousness and they will guide you. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just listen. Means put them into your being. Again and again and again. Try to listen these words. Naturally, your consciousness will be established in divine. Adaschittam samadadum nasaknoshi mayistiram abhyasa yogena tado mamichaptum dhananjaya. Here he says about abhyasa yoga. Why he speaks about abhyasa yoga? Because yesterday in Visurupa Darshana Yoga, Krishna gave one glimpse of universal consciousness experience to Arjuna. But Arjuna is not able to stay there permanently. Out of fear, or out of the old engrams, samskaras. He came out. He slipped from the consciousness. Now he speaks about Abhyasa Yoga. How to establish yourself in that same consciousness. That's why he speaks about Abhyasa. Oh Arjuna, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of bhakti. In this way, you will, through this abhyasa, you will be established in me. Here he gives a solid path or a solid solution to solve your whole life, to establish yourself in that consciousness. Continuously, again and again, with a regular life, receiving these ideas and digesting these ideas in your consciousness. Let your inner space be filled with these ideas. Let you not waste even few moments. Let your whole inner space be filled with these great thoughts. That is the way to establish yourself in that consciousness. Krishna gives some more tips for establishing yourself in that consciousness and radiating bhakti.
Yes. So Krishna says again and again to establish yourself in that bhakti, the pure love, the true love. So let's enter into the internalization exercise. We receive the powerful cognition from Bhagavan directly. So let's implement that, look into our life and start to internalize these powerful truths, great truths. So when you have that joy and that ecstasy, that bliss in you, automatically you will radiate it within you and you will never feel you are missing something or that you have lost something. Sound says very clearly that when you are in that pure ecstasy, bliss or love is radiates from you. You don't have to restrict, it just radiates. And you don't need anything from outside, it just the ecstasy, the bliss and the love just keep on radiating through you. So again and again, consciously in your regular life, receive these ideas and digest these ideas in your consciousness. As Swami said in the Revelation, again and again, digest these ideas. Let your inner space be filled with these ideas. Let you not waste even few moments. Let your whole inner space be filled with these great truths. That is why that is with the way to establish yourself in that consciousness.
So, excluding everything but one, we're going to enter a meditation to get centered on eternal bliss. Just now during the power manifestation, we covered that life is bliss and eternal bliss, Nityananda, is what we are going to meditate on. So in the first step, feel an object or person before you. Do not just see the object or person, but feel the object or person. Become completely lost in them. Just like Radha was completely lost in Krishna, and she saw Krishna in everyone and everything around her with that deep bhakti. Let us playfully just select one object or person and just completely feel that person, that object. Let's take a few moments and settle into the first step of this meditation. Just select any object or person. Bring your entire awareness to that, what you have chosen for this meditation. Become completely lost in that object or person. Let's enter into the first step of this meditation.
Now, let's move to the step 2. Now feel the absence of all other objects and persons, but this one, which you have chosen, who is before you. Exclude everything else. Just be completely absorbed with that one object or one person. Please continue.
Now, when you really feel there is no other object or person, when you have achieved the state of excluding everything or everyone else, then unclutch from that one object or person also. Let's move to this next step.
Now, finally, leaving aside the object feeling, being absorbed in one object, and the absence feeling that one object is absent also. Realize yourself, disappear into yourself. Suddenly, you will see you are centered on you, on your deeper self, on your consciousness, on your very being. Let's continue. Yes, now slowly you can relax. And if you are in love with any object or a person, try this technique. First, feel the presence of that object or the person and absence of all other object and person. Then feel the absence of that object or the person also, and you will become centered on the eternal bliss. So, with this, we have come to the conclusion of day 10 of Paramashivoham, level 1. And today, whole day, as we have gone through the love, what is love, and to what is the science behind the management of conflict management in our day-to-day relationship. So with this, we'll be ending today. And of course, tomorrow we'll be having another exciting day. And tomorrow will be Kala Bhairava Murti. The deity will be Kala Bhairava deity. And of course, the day will be starting with the yoga.
So make sure to join in for the 108 asanas, the Pratama Vinyasa Karma, and the power manifestation right after. We want to invite all of you to join us for the whole day of Paramashivoham. This will be the breakthrough in, we're going to have the topic of the fear of death. So it is one of the essential breakthroughs that we need to have to be able to live. In order to live fully, we need to first go through that fear of death. Otherwise, we will not be able to live. We'll be restricted by that fear. So, inviting all of you for this very powerful day of Paramashivoham. For now, let's conclude this day as we all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line, hands in Namaskara Mudra, and chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam, everyone.